Welcome to Retirement Key Radio with Abe Abish.
It's no secret that I am not originally from around here, so the way I say this, you're going to be able to tell. I surely am not the only one listening who was raised up on some soap operas.
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
55 years and counting, the soap opera Days of Our Lives is one of the longest scripted TV shows in the world. Now, I never watched Days because my mom always watched Young and the Restless, and that one's still on the air as well. Abe, did your mom watch any daytime soaps?
Yes. And
Which
one
one?
of her favorite shows, well, not soap, the first show I can think of was I Love Lucy.
That is not a soap opera.
I know that's not a soap opera, but that was the first show that came into my mind that she loved. But I can't think of any soap operas that she watched.
Well, good for her, because all it was trash, and it
Yeah,
still is.
exactly.
However, you get sucked into it. You're in. And obviously, people are loyal to it. I mean, many of these are running for almost 6 decades. Days of Our Lives, Young and the Restless, things like that. You know, in any category of life, some things stand the test of time, while others will fall by the wayside. Let's relate this to financial talk instead of trashy TV. What are some of the common financial concepts and beliefs that have not held up very well?
I'll be in a lower tax bracket when I retire. I can't tell you how often people have been told that and then have saved for retirement thinking and believing that they're going to be in a lower tax bracket. Do you really think at this point in your life, with $26 trillion in national debt and money that the government is just continuing to print and pump into the economy, that taxes will probably go up in the future? I mean, that's something we've been preaching for the last 12 years. When the national debt was around $8 trillion, I believe, it's now $26 trillion, has tripled in that decade. And we were preaching that 12 years ago. Hey, taxes will probably go up. We've got a debt problem here, folks. Now we have a real big debt problem. So we firmly believe as a company that federal income taxes can only go up. That's the only way they can go up. So are you going to be in a lower tax bracket when you retire? Maybe, but probably not. And for a lot of our clients, definitely not. A lot of our clients have big federal pensions, Social Security checks, annuities, rental income, dividend income, and their income in retirement is higher than it was when they were working, and they have no more deductions or fewer deductions. They're not maxing out their TSPs. They're not maxing out their 401ks and IRAs. They have paid off their house. Their mortgage interest deduction is gone. The kids are out of the home, and they've lost those deductions. So that's a huge myth, Kristen, when it comes to retirement, is that I'll be in a lower tax bracket when I retire, so I'm going to max out my 401k and TSP and pay less taxes when I'm in retirement. Well, I don't know about you, Kristen, but I want equal or more income in retirement for myself and Shelly and our family than I do now. I mean, why are we working so hard for 40 or 50 years to live a lower lifestyle in retirement? Who wants that?
No one.
Another big myth is, I don't know that I'm going to live to 90, 95, and a lot of people think that they're only going to live in somewhere between 75 and 85. I can't tell you how many people we've met with, and we almost only help people 55 to 75 that say, Abe, they'll just laugh. We'll put together the income plans and I'll show them, the income plan going out to 90, 95, 100. And they don't even look at that back page or like, I won't even be around then. And we just had a couple come in and they're in their early to mid 60s. The guy is a cyclist. He bikes all the time, tons of miles, and they're in very good shape. I was like, you guys do know that there's a 50% chance already one of you will live into your 90s. And you need to have this income plan go that long just in case. If the income plan goes out to 95 or 100 and things look just fine in the income plan, then certainly things will look fine till 90. But if we're only running a plan through 90, God forbid you live past that, then we could have a problem. So we need to make sure that the income plan looks good and is adjusted for inflation at 2.5% or 3% for the rest of someone's life. So that's another big myth that we see. Another big myth is that people's expenses will be lower in retirement. And I would argue that in the first 10 to 15 years of your retirement, expenses could be higher because those are your go-go years. And that's when you want to be out and traveling, having fun, spending time with your family and grandkids, and going to Italy and places you have or haven't been before, cruises and things like that. So Usually, our clients' expenses are just as high, if not higher, those first 10 to 15 years, and then maybe they start to scale back some as they go from their go-go years to slow-go years and then no-go years.
Find out more at retirementkeyradio.com.
Financial professionals are not licensed in all 50 states. To find out if Abraham Abish is licensed in your state, please call 571-577-9968. Abish Financial Services is not affiliated with nor endorsed by the Social Security Administration or any other government agency and does not provide legal or tax advice. Annuity guarantees rely solely on the financial strength and claims-paying ability of the issuing insurance company. By contacting us, you may be provided with information about insurance and annuity products offered through Abraham Abish, NPM number 770-3575.